Hey guys, you have to check this out. So this is an ice cream maker. It also makes sorbet. We will get into that in a minute, but this is an ice cream maker to make soft serve ice cream. The grandkids are coming for a week for their spring break, and I'm super excited because I'm always trying to find a way to do something with them and keep them engaged. And who doesn't love ice cream? All the way from my 3-year-old to the 12-year-old, they are gonna absolutely love this. So it's super easy to use. Let me just show you everything it comes with. So this is the ice cream maker itself. It does have a nice long cord. It's about 4 foot, so you don't really need to be close to an outlet like some appliances, which is fantastic because I have this outside and that's where we're gonna use it. So it does come with a couple booklets, the instruction booklet and a recipe manual, which is fantastic because this doesn't just have ice cream recipes that you can try in here. Look at it, starts right there. It has a whole bunch of sorbets. So many different recipes to work through before you just come up with your own. The manual right here is really nice. See, it's not very extensive. I hate it when I get an entire book that I have to read to be able to understand. And then it also has a few recipes to get you started. Super easy to use. Let's go ahead and look at the machine. So this is the machine here. There's the lid. Here's your bowl for making ice cream. Now it does say, and I do agree, that you need to always make sure the outside of your bucket is dry before putting it in here because this is a cooling device. And what you're gonna do is put a wet mixture in here and then it's gonna mix it and cool it with the refrigeration system to make your ice cream. The paddle comes out, super easy to clean. I had no issues with that. And the bowl was really easy to clean, nice and stainless steel. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna seed your bowl in here. Now there's 2 little notches right here on the side of the hole. And then you wanna make sure your bowl just fits right in there and it will seed right in there. You're gonna put your blade in, right like that. And this is when you're gonna go ahead and pour your mixture. Now I will say something about that. I have already made ice cream 3 or 4 times now, and the first time I did overfill it. I did read the instructions. It said not to go past the top of the paddle. I did, and it made a huge mess, and it was hard for the paddle to turn because as it got cold, it was much thicker and it just ran over and it was a huge mess. So you definitely want to make sure when you pour your mixture in here, stay right underneath this paddle. It's going to be plenty of ice cream for everyone. The little bit that I had that spilled over really didn't make a difference. So definitely you want to pay attention to that directions. So you're going to know your bowl is nice and seated when you can take your lid, look at that, and lock it on. So if the bowl's not seated properly, the lid will not lock on. It will just keep turning. It does have this nice little door here, which was great because when we had it on just cooling, this is where we added like our chocolate chips, our peanut butter bits, and our blueberries, whatever you want to add to it. Now, when it comes to the controls, this is so easy to use. Super simple. There's the power button right there. You're gonna turn on the power button, and then I want you to look a little closer here. There's only 3 different modes really. There's ice cream, where you're making the ice cream. There's cooling, so after you make your ice cream, if you're not ready to use it, you don't have to pull out the stainless bowl and put it in the freezer. You can leave it in here and it will keep it at the temperature that it just made it at, which is fantastic because again, we want soft serve ice cream. I don't want frozen ice cream out of the freezer. You also have mixing only that you can use, especially when you're using sorbet and you're getting other stuff together. You can keep the paddle turning just by hitting mixing only. And those are easily accessed right here with the menu button. You can increase your time, you can decrease your time, but let's say we're gonna make ice cream. The default is 60 minutes. Go ahead and turn it on. You've already poured your mixture in here, and within an hour, you have beautiful soft serve ice cream. It is fantastic. I can't wait to make sorbet with this. This is gonna be so much fun all summer long. I love it, and I think you will too.